Let me tell you about the Constitution. Constitution fixes all the articles. Confusion. After all, the United States and the states united. Don't worry about the past, because the Constitution will last. Now, our government's got 3 branches. The heck are we gonna run it? Wanna know how the legislative's run? You gotta look at Article number 1. You have a bicameral Congress led by the Senate and the House of Reps voting and deciding on all the laws. Article 2 deals with the executive president and the vice president, what they can do and what they can't do. Article 3 gives jurisdiction to the Supreme Court and all the courts below it, saying what they can do, what's the power of the states in this power-hungry government. Now, Article 4 states how the states match up to the government, while 5 shows Congress can make amendments if both houses reach a 2/3 majority. I don't care if you don't really have an appreciation for our Constitution, because Article 6 says the supreme law of the land. Article 7, the 9 of 13 to ratify. In the end, it was unanimous that we ratified. Let me tell you about the Constitution. Constitution fixes all the articles. Confusion. After all, the United States and the states united. Don't worry about the past, because the Constitution will last. But not everyone was willing to accept the Constitution without a Bill of Rights. So we got 10 amendments designed to ease the resentment of the anti-federal system, complete source of a strong national government. The First Amendment grants you the freedoms of religion, of speech, of press and assemble, so nobody can tell you otherwise. 2, if you've got any guns and you have all the permits, then the government can take them from you. That's guaranteed number 2. Don't want these soldiers taking up space and harassing me in my home. So Amendment 3 says I don't have to let them into my home. Amendment 4 says you can't search me when you want to anymore. You need a search warrant from a judge to even walk through my front door. Amendment 5 is for court. Don't try to try me twice. Grants due process, and they're not going to speak against me. Amendment 6, you gotta give me a speedy trial with an impartial jury. I want to hear all my charges with a lawyer to help defend my case. Then we got the 7th Amendment. You need a trial with a jury if you're gonna sue someone for over $20. Amendment 8, so I got convicted, no unusual punishment for me. Amendment 9, you still have rights that aren't individually listed in the Constitution. Amendment 10, if the power ain't given to the feds, then it's delegated to the states. Let me tell you about the Constitution. Constitution fixes all the articles. Confusion. After all, the United States and the states united. Don't worry about the past, because the Constitution will last. We still got 17 amendments left to go. So Amendment 11 deals with suits against states. You can't just go and sue any random state. You can only sue your own state, and just in case another state files a lawsuit against you, you're protected by it too. So here's the 12th Amendment. It talks about our elections and all the ballots. Now you vote separately for the president's vice. 13. Slavery is illegal, it's been abolished in all the states of the United America. Amendment 14 names you a citizen, even you were born in the U.S. to alien parent. 15. I hear you're black and having trouble voting. It don't make a difference if you're not white. Denying you a vote is not right. 16. Now you gotta pay an income tax, not proportional federal income tax. Amendment 17. Now senators getting in by popular vote. So it's vote, that's your vote, not their vote. Electoral vote. Amendment 18 is prohibition. No alcohol for sale or transport will be enacted after 1 year. And Amendment 18 has been ratified and in place for, but give it some time, it ain't gonna burden you, and in a bit you'll even see why. Amendment 19 is for all the women who want suffrage. No longer is voting only exclusive to men. If you're a woman, you can even vote as well now. You see, it really don't matter if you're not a man, because now everyone can vote. On January 28th, the executive term ends, and January 4th ends the legislative term. The judicial term still only ends when the justice dies. Oh wait, I just thought of something really bad. What are we going to do if the president dies? The vice will take over. In rare cases, Congress can elect the next president. Remember Amendment number 18? The 21st Amendment is the very first amendment to appeal to the very same public that appeals to repeal the 18th Amendment and an end to the prohibition. 32nd President demonstrated that we cannot have a president on longer than 2 terms. We don't need another president as long as he's fortunate that the 22nd Amendment takes care of this. Now can only be the president for 2 terms plus 2 years for a dead president. Number 23. Don't you dare forget about the District of Columbia. They need electoral votes. They weren't allowed to vote for president, but now they even got a delegate. Now they have a say in our government. Now we got Amendment 24. What if you can't pay the poll tax? A lot of people weren't able to pay it, and that held them back from being able to vote for anything. But now you don't even need to worry about the poll tax. Now you can vote in any election for president, vice president, Senate, House of Reps, or any Congress election. Now we're dealing with the 25th Amendment. Deals with removal of the president. Talks about the vice president. The vice president becomes number 1 when the president's removed, and if there is no vice, Congress will approve one chosen by hand, but the president can't fulfill his duties, and they can assign his vice to take over until the president's ready to assume his duties again. but the cabinet can totally state that the president is mentally incompetent to lead the country, and a 2/3 vote in Congress can rule his incompetence. Now we gotta deal with amendment number 26. The drinking age used to be 21, but now they lowered it to a more suitable age, and that's 18 instead of 21. That needs to be enforced. And you can't be denied a vote if you're 18 and not 21. And amendment 27 deals with pay raises of legislators Congress, ratified in 92. Congressional pay raises don't take effect until the next term. This amendment's 230 years in the making. This Constitution is truly superior to the Confederation, and it's been this way for 200 plus years.